Okay, Eva, I'm really sorry, I'm only after seeing this now, okay? So what you do is, right, okay, you have two equations, you need to squash them into one equation, right? And while you're squashing them into one equation, you have to make the y's disappear, right? So how you make the y's disappear is, there's a 2 in front of this y, so you multiply the whole second line by 2, and there's nothing in front of this y, so remember that's a 1, so you multiply the top line by 1. So whatever's in front of the y here, you multiply the second line by, whatever's in front of the y here, you multiply the top line by. So multiplying the top line by 1, it just stays the same. Multiplying the second line by 2, you have to multiply everything in the whole line by 2. So 2 by x is 2x, 2 by y is minus 2y, and 2 by 1 is 2. So what you do then is, right, these are your two new equations and you squash them. And when you squash them, the y's disappear. Because plus 2y take away 2y gives me 0. So you can knock those out. So 3x and 2x, right, there's no signs. So when there's no signs, you add. So 3x and 2x means you have 5x's, right? 4 and 2 makes 6. I hope I wrote this down right. Right, and then you divide each side by 5, so you get x is equal to 6 over 5. And did I write that down right? Because it's not working out very well. Yeah, I wrote it down wrong. That should be a 13. Apologies. That's a 13. Right, and when you multiply it by 1, it stays at 13. And then here we have 13 and 2 makes 15. There's a 5 stuck to the x, so that means divide each side by 5. And you end up with, the 5's cancel, you end up with x equals 3. Now you're only halfway there. You have to find out what y is now. So you take the top equation, 3x plus 2y equals 13. Instead of x, we've just figured out x is 3. So everywhere I see an x, put in a 3. So that's 3 multiplied by 3 plus 2y equals 13. 3 3s are 9 plus 2y equals 13. Y's on one side, numbers on the other. So leave the 2y. The 13 is over here. Bring the 9 over the wall and it becomes minus 9. So you get 2y equals 13, take away 9 is 4. There's a 2 stuck to the y, so divide each side by 2, and you get y is equal to 2. So here's your answer. X is 3, y is 2. I thought I'd do number 17 as well for you, okay? Just so you can see how it works again, okay? So this is number 17. Okay, so you want to squash, make the y's cancel. So there's a 2 in front of the y here, that means multiply the bottom line by 2. There's a 3 in front of the y here, multiply the top line by 3. So you have to multiply everything in the top line by 3. So 3 by 3x is 9x. 3 by 2y is 6y. 3 by 4 is 12. Multiply the bottom line by 2, so you get 4x. Then 3y is 6y equals 14. Now we're ready to squash. So when we squash, the y's are going to cancel. So minus 6y plus 6y give me 0, so they're gone. So you have 9x and 4x. Again, there's no sign, so if there's no sign, it's a plus. So 9 and 4 makes 13x. And over this side again, I have no sign, so add those, you get 26. There's a 13 stuck to the x, so divide each side by 13. And you figure out that x is equal to 26 divided by 13 is 2. So then you take your top line, so 3x minus 2y equals 4. You've just figured out that x is 2. So everywhere I see an x, put in a 2. So I have 3 times 2 minus 2y equals 4. 3 2s are 6 minus 2y equals 4. So bring over the 6, so you get minus 2y equals 4. When that 6 comes over, it becomes a minus 6. So you get minus 2y is equal to 4 take away 6 is minus 2. You have a minus 2 stuck to the y, so divide each side by minus 2. They cancel here, and minus 2 divided by minus 2 is a plus 1.